Hi guys. It's me solo today. Tam is going to be out of commission for a little while, give or take maybe 2 weeks. So, unfortunately, you just got good old me here. Welcome to episode 46 of the podcast. Today, I had to kind of wing things. Number one, because I've been out of town, and so I had to put some stuff together quickly because I didn't want to go a week and not give you guys anything. So today's going to be probably shorter than usual and it's going to go pretty quickly. So work with me. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. So let's get into the new music. Camilia Cabello has a song called Easy. You know what? I kind of like it. I'm not a huge Camila Cabello fan, but I do like her song Easy. French Montana, Juicy J, Logic, and ASAP Rocky have a song out called Twisted. It's okay. I mean, I guess I think I'm tired of French Montana just saying "huh" in all of his songs. I'm a little tired of it. You let me know if you're tired of it. I know I am because I feel like I hear it all the time. But other than that, I mean, it's a good, anything with Juicy J in it, I'm usually a fan. I'll talk to you about the other people later, like Logic and ASAP Rocky. We'll talk about that much later. But if you want to give it a listen, feel free. Sway Lee and Major Lazer have a song called Walking. Now, I like the song, but the issue is this. I feel like Sway Lee is going to always and forever chase that unforgettable sound. So French Montana's unforgettable. It has that same flow, that same rhythm, and I still feel like he's just chasing it because it was a hit. But I need Sway Lee to come, unless that's just his genre, which I don't think it is, because I've heard him with Ray Shrimmer. So that's not just your genre. Your genre is not the Afro beats. It's not that Latinish flavor. Like, you got more in your arsenal than that. So, I mean, it's a decent song. If you Major Lazer is kind of singing on it, and just go listen to it. You let me know if you like it. Pusha T came out with Puppets. It's the Succession remix on it. Oh, I am biased. So you should never, ever, ever listen to me when it comes to Pusha T because I am a huge fan and I like it. I wouldn't give a darn if he was rapping about a car wash. I'm probably going to like it. I'm probably going to listen to it. So, Pusha T, Puppets. JT, so remember last week, Tam and I were telling you that JT is finally out of lockdown, jail, house arrest, whatever she was on, she's done. And she came out with her song called JT's First Day Out. Even though it says City Girls, it's only JT rapping on it. And you know what? It was kind of a freestyle. It flowed. It sounded good. I'm glad she's home. I would like them girls to get together, even though Young Miami is probably like 8 to 9 months pregnant by now. I like it. I like the song. I like how she's flowing on it, and I'm excited to hear her in the studio getting back to what's going to bring her some money and keep her butt out of trouble, hopefully. Sam Hunt, yes, country Sam Hunt, has a song called Kinfolks. I love this song. It's about meeting a woman and liking her so much that you want her to meet your family. But he calls his family as Kinfolks. It's a smooth, cute little song, definitely country. Go listen to it. Expand your horizons. Go listen to Sam Hunt. He's a good artist. We got Fun Up in Here with Logic and Mike Posner. I'm working on being unbiased, but I'm already not really a Logic fan, that big of a Logic fan. And Mike Posner, and then the chorus is really quirky. Like, it's an odd sounding-ish song for me. But you might like it. It's called Fun in Here. Fun Up, excuse me. Fun Up Here. And yeah. Go listen to it with caution. I have another one, but I want to talk about. It's gonna go into a couple of topics like my unpopular opinion. I have a couple of unpopular opinions, but my first unpopular opinion also happens to be about a new song that's out. It's called All That with Megan Thee Stallion and Moneybagg Yo. Now, according to some of the blogs, they're no longer together. Thank you, God, as a couple. But that song, mm, 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 mm. I jokingly, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you probably saw me type this out. I prefer her with her work husband, who is the baby. And when your work husband and your real boyfriend, it don't matter. It just, the song ain't that good. And it's only been a couple of songs that I haven't liked Megan Thee Stallion on, so I was kind of bummed out about this. Especially when you have a relationship with somebody, you have a vibe with them. And in my mind, I'm thinking this song will be banging. But Moneybagg Yo ain't all that great of a rapper. Look, I'm going to just say that between me and you. Moneybagg Yo ain't that great of a rapper. So them two on the song together was Huff. Yeah, I said it. It was Huff. So that's my first unpopular opinion, is that you should always just work with your work husband when you're doing projects. Don't go with your real boo. Unless you Ashford and Simpson. Anyway, there is this what's the word for it? Tomfoolery, shenanigans, this beef between YK Osiris and Jacquees. Jacquees, who has already announced that he is coming out with a new album called King of R&B. Oh God, pray for him. Pray for the children, y'all. Pray for the children. Him and because I guess YK Osiris said that he sings better than Jacquees, and Jacquees is like, I'm the king of R&B. Don't nobody sing better than me. Blah blah. Girl. And guys, I'm sorry, guys, watch the podcast too. Y'all. Foolishness incarnate. So yeah, they've been beefing. You know, it's only like Instagram posts and Twitter posts, but neither one of them are that great as singers. If I'm just gonna keep it funky, they not knocking down tracks with their vocals. Anyway, last but not no, I got two more. Last but not least, well, second to last but not least. I wish Tam was here with me because I swear we covered this 2 other times on the podcast. Keke Wyatt is pregnant with her 10th child by her husband. She is repopulating the earth so that I don't have to. So shout out to Keke. Thank you for doing God's work, because I'm not doing it. And I know a couple of women that's not doing it. So, and she said a long time ago, every time she got pregnant, her voice lowered an octave. Now, as amazing as Keke sounds, because I think her voice is one of the best, if she didn't have all these kids, I wonder what her voice would sound like. Anyway, y'all. On to the next. Keke and these babies. When she just pregnant last year? I know we talked about this in 2018. Okay, anyway, moving on. Oh, and Fantasia, whole new album is out. I apologize. I only was able to listen about 5 or 6 songs. I think she has 12 on there. It's a solid project. It was better than that last project, which name I do not remember, so don't. But this, her new project is called Sketchbook. Oh, it's the old Fantasia. It's better than maybe the last 2 projects she's put out. I know it's definitely better than that last one, because she self-admitted that she was just trying to hurry up. The last project she did out, not the new one, that she was just trying to hurry up and get up out that label obligation and get that thing done. So thank you for taking your time with this. Shout out to you. 2 of the songs that I listened to that I like were PTSD with T-Pain and Enough. Enough has been a single for a very long time, but it's another song. And I don't remember the name of it because I didn't write it down. Forgive me. All right. So, I I don't have anybody that I'm standing for this week, even though I do have a couple of songs that I listen to. I probably will have somebody that I'm standing for next week. I've been pretty low key lately as far as standing for somebody because I've had to walk some of my stands back, and so it's hurting my feelings. I don't want to stand for nobody else until I am 1,000% certain that I'm standing for them because I be having to take it back. Like, give me this back. You don't deserve it. So I'm a walker. Anyway. So, let's just get into today's topic. Oh my God, it's only been 10 minutes. Woo. The show is moving. Today's topic is heartbreak. I know we are in cuffing season and some of these summer flings have apparently ended. I know it's October, but in Atlanta, maybe about a week to 2 weeks ago, it was still 80, 90 degrees. So our summer ended a little late. And so cuffing season had been pushed back. So I am going to get into heartbreak songs because some of y'all need it. Now, there are so many heartbreak songs. I'm sorry, somebody's trying to call me. There's so many heartbreak songs that I could list, and I tried to keep it balanced, male, female, male, female, male, female. I probably didn't because I was just scrolling through A, what I remember, and B, doing somewhat research. So most of these songs you should know. I hope you know them. Okay. Yeah, most of these songs you should know. So, first on my list, and I'm not going in fact, I might go backwards. First on my list is Deuces, Chris Brown. I know that y'all may not necessarily consider that a heartbreak song, but it's about a breakup. And somebody had to have some heartache. Them boys sounded pretty rough. Chris Brown sounded broke up. He sounded like Thug broke up. Not like I'm crying over you and come back and I miss you. But it was a Thug version of heartbreak. So, Deuces with Chris Brown. I also have Donnell Jones, Where I Wanna Be. Donnell Jones, a Chicago native. Hey. Anytime you admit that you love somebody but you treat them bad, yeah, that's a breakup song. You out the door. So, that's another song. I have Patrice Rushen's Heartache, Heartbreak. Now, if you've never heard this song, firstly, please pause the podcast, go forth and listen to it because it is the smoothest song. Oh my God. And it's almost a stepper's cut. If you're in Detroit, Chicago, in that area, you know what a stepper's cut is. But oh my God, she says, heartbreak, I can't remember the words. You never been my friend. Yeah, okay. So don't make me play. In fact, let me just see if I can sneak and play it. You know why? Because we got time. Because we just have time. And I can play it for you really quick. Patrice Rushen, which I feel like y'all should know from I've been looking for you. I need you back. And where is it? Ooh, Heartbreak Hotel, which is not on my list, y'all. But I put in Heartbreak and it popped up. But that Heartbreak Hotel song, baby. All right, let me see where it is. For once in my life. Can I tell y'all that, I wish somebody was here to take some of this stress off me as I'm searching for this song? Well, I'll tell you, I surely cannot find it. Here it is. Ha ha ha. I'm going to fast forward it because there you go. Okay, that's it. That's enough. We don't want the podcast to get flagged again as per usual. Because I do have to fight. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have to fight with Instagram and I have to fight with YouTube when I play music after 15 seconds or so. They want to flag it. They want to take it down. They want to do all this other stuff. So that's why I try and keep the stuff to a minimum. All right. So Patrice Rushen. Who else? Ooh. Ow. The Black Man's Anthem. I Wish I Never Met Her by Carl Thomas. Who has not drunkenly sang that out loud in a club, women included? Because you do. You wish you never met that person because they came and interrupted your life, right? So, let's see. Carl Thomas. Oh, Shame, Tyrese. So, if y'all know the story about that song and everything, it's basically Tyrese apologizing for doing all the dirt that he did to the woman that he is supposed to love. And basically he's saying he's ashamed and basically forgive me and all this other stuff. But Shame is a heartbreak song because 9 times out of 10, that woman did not take him back. No, she didn't. Lost and Found by Lianne La Havas. I know y'all have heard that too, but certain things deserve a little play, just a little, so that we don't get the damn podcast flagged. But this song, it haunts me because it's just a beautiful song about basically, if we just gonna put it out there, damn near being abused. So, you know, it's like, where's that darn song? There it is. Let me fast forward it. There we go. There you go. Yeah, it's haunting. It's haunting. Lianne, who else do I have on this list? Oh, the person that I'm going to talk about later. Hold on. I'm going to actually do her last. BBD, When Will I See You Smile Again? Now, if you are a 90s, early 2000s kid like I am, you know, the same group that did Never Trust a Big Button to Smile, Poison, released Tell Me When I Will See You Smile Again. Like that, whew, that's a heartache song too. Mm-hmm. Yes. Sorry, this episode is brought to you by bourbon, the drink of choice when it's raining. Let's see. Oh, oldie, but not too old. Cece Penniston, which I feel like I'm going to do a Where Are They Now, or, you know, whatever happened to. I'm not going to do it for her today, but she's going to get one. Cece Penniston that made the song, Finally It Is Happening to Me Right in Front of My Face. Okay, you get what I'm saying. She had a song called Inside That I Cried. Ooh, ooh. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Cece Penniston, Inside That I Cried. I'm not playing it. You guys have to Google it. But it's a really good song. And, yeah, that's all I got. Like, just go forth and listen to it. That's another woman with some amazing vocals as well. Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River. We already know what the song is about. Britney supposedly cheated on him. And he came back with this song. And y'all know the words. You don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found out from him. Yes. Come on, Justin, with your good song. I have Vivian Green, Gotta Go, Gotta Leave. So please don't make this hard for me. I've been in love. I've had enough. Gotta let it go. She also has Emotional Rollercoaster, which I think is a little bit of a better song as far as a heartbreak song. But I didn't put it on the list. But if you want to add it to your list, feel free, because it is an excellent song. I try not to do any older songs because I feel like the last couple of podcasts we've been in older songs. So like the Dirty Martini podcast, we were talking about older songs. The blues one, we were talking about older songs. So I tried to stay away from songs that were before 1980 something. What other song do I have on here? Drew Hill just tried to come on in the middle of the podcast, y'all. I'm just go ahead and do. Jasmine Sullivan, in love with another man. Clearly, that's heartbreak for the other guy, the guy that she's supposed to be in love with, right? Sorry. Jasmine Sullivan, another woman with amazing ass vocals. Luther Vandross featuring Martha Wash, I Who Have Nothing. It's a heartbreak song because it's discussing you being in a relationship with somebody and you wish you were somebody else. Isn't that like usually the case though? All right, look, I'm not in your business. Last but not least, I'm gonna give you guys Melanie Fiona, and Melanie Fiona is also my Where Are They Now, or Hey, Whatever Happened to artist. I'm not gonna step on Tam's sexual behavior in the Ghetto songs. Even though I might do one next week, but I still haven't gotten over Marvin Sease. If you didn't see the Marvin Sease episode, go back 3 podcasts from now, or the Down Home Blues podcast. And baby, I don't want to talk about it anyway. But the last song that I have on my list for heartbreak is Wrong Side of a Love Song by Melanie Fiona. And clearly, if you're on the wrong side of the love song, that means you are, in heartbreak territory. I know y'all are screaming at the monitor, whatever you watch your screen, saying, what about Toni Braxton's Another Sad Love Song? Yeah, Mariah Carey has some heartbreak songs too. But I kind of wanted to go out of the box this time and not necessarily give you what you're accustomed to. Even though I did put Carl Thomas on there. Forgive me, it was just out of habit. But yeah, so to wrap up the podcast within 30 minutes, hey now, I'm going to tell you guys about Melanie Fiona. So Melanie Fiona is part of our Whatever Happened To. And so she came out, initially she was in a group called Exquisite. And like I said, she's Canadian-born singer, songstress. Also, she's dabbled in reggae under the name Siren Hall, Syren Hall. Excuse me, but long story short, you know her song, Give It To Me Right. It was kind of a jazzy, bluesy song. And then she came out with, she did the song with CeeLo, Fool For You, which was a huge hit because that song is amazing in itself when CeeLo did it and with her added to it. And then it's kind of like she fell off the face of the earth, right? So back in 2012, she lost her voice and, stress and all kind of things. When you are in the music business, and you may know this, you may not know this, but when you're in the music business, it's damn near 24/7. So us 9 to 5 people that complain, which I do, about our jobs, like, it's hard to be an artist, entertainer. Even when you're a producer, especially like if you're a writer, sometimes you could take a break, sometimes you could sit it out. You're in the background. But when you're an artist and you're out there singing and touring and doing interviews and on stage and in the studio, you wearing yourself out. So, like I said, 2012, she lost her voice, right? So she changed up her diet and kind of got back right and everything, right? Okay. Then in 2016, she had a baby and she suffered from postpartum depression for a little while. So she wasn't putting out anything during that time. 2017, she got back on the saddle and her album ended up shelved. Now, I don't know, there's no record of why her album got shelved. I'm sure it was a label decision, so I'm not 100% sure why. 2018, she ended up getting an autoimmune skin disorder from stress. I've been there. So that was just what, last year, 2018? Yeah. So she's been working on taking care of herself and meditating and yoga and all this other good stuff. I missed the whole. No, I was right. Then in 2019, which is this year, she said that she ended up with debilitating back injury, and she had to basically do a lot of cleaning house and separating ties from a lot of people. And so she is trying to and working on getting some stuff out in 2020. I wish her well. I really do. She has a beautiful voice and she seems like a very genuine soul. And this industry is really eating at her. Speaking of industry eating, and this is outside of what we were talking about, Ari Lennox, I think I mentioned her before on the podcast when I said that she was talking about she wasn't going to be doing any more live appearances. And I was like, I don't know if there's a Dreamville issue, if it's just her. And apparently it's just her because she is still doing live appearances. And she deleted it from her Instagram and her Twitter when she said that. But then maybe I think last week she said that she's looking for new management, not new company, because Dreamville is the company. She's looking for a new management and a lawyer. So again, I think that is an example of a person, unfortunately, getting very swept up in the industry and allowing things to happen. And we've heard about it. So many groups, TLC going bankrupt, Tony Braxton going bankrupt, all these different groups going bankrupt, these different artists going bankrupt because they weren't on top of their business. And maybe in a future podcast like 2020, we can talk about artists that have been at the pinnacle of their career and had not a dime to show because they made bad business decisions. I think Tam and I discussed not too long ago, Monica just this year got out of her record contract, and we're talking about Monica got signed when she was 13. Yeah. So again, not reading contracts, not having the wherewithal to think 10 steps ahead and say, okay, let me make sure I don't do this or I do this and this and the other when it comes to contracts and just the people that you have around you. So, I think that's all I got for you. You're probably wondering what we're doing next week. Let me take a look in my endless supply of notes on future podcasts. Let's see. Industry plans. Ooh. Folks that left their groups. I never did the recap of the 40 episodes. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Wrong lyrics, which I have to do with someone else because, girl, sir. Drinking. Oh, we already did drinking music. Let me take that off. Drummers and funky bass lines. Ooh, that might be an idea. Jazz, because we haven't done it. We've done country, we've done blues. I don't think we've done jazz unless I need to go back and look. We can always do gospel again, but I'm going to do that with Tam because it was one of her favorite shows, one of my favorite shows as well. And then we got to do female rappers again because I feel like what we initially started, we didn't really build on. So I don't know. I don't know what you're going to get next week. But you will get another episode next week. I'm going to try and have a guest. And I don't know if the guest probably will not be in Georgia. So I have to figure out logistically how I'm going to get this done. But you absolutely will get another show next week. It will be episode 47 next week. Look, I'm counting in my head, 47 next week. And then I'm assuming Tam will be back by episode 50. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you hanging out with me and going over this stuff. Please let me know who else, what else, anything else you want to talk about or you want me to talk about, especially in the heartbreak song genre, because I still got to post this on Thursday because today is Tuesday. And that's it. So have a good week, have a good weekend, and I will talk to you guys next week. See ya.